Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, yes, you guessed it, we're back, baby. The trusty steed, well, the old trusty steed, as you can notice in that little box there, you can see Mr. Housey. Yes, he's a driver this time. We've got a new stablemate, the Geordie Juggernaut, Chazza, in the commentary box. Welcome, mate.
Hello, everyone. How's it going? I mean, I'm lost for words. I'm literally shivering. SXR, it's back. It's better than ever. New game, new drivers. Like you said there, Housey, swap the commentary box for the grid. This season, it's only just beginning.
Absolutely there, Chaz. Absolutely. We've got Dirty Orange in the chat. Oh, I'll tell you what, we've got Junior. Junior is in the chat. There he is there, and he's just followed. So we'll put that back up there. And we're going to do a little bit of a follow thing for all the guys who have just followed. Chaz, you followed recently, so there you go, Chaz. We'll put yours up there as well, mate. Where it is. There it is there, Chazza. We've got Powertrain Esports, all formerly known as PBE. A bit of a follow there as well. And who else did that? Sproke did as well, of course. Good old Michael. There, we'll put him up, and we'll just get through these as well. Jono, Mr. Jono, a new kid on the block. Jono J07, yes, he subscribed with Prime. He subscribed with Prime, Chaz. And yes, well, of course, the bell end behind the mic, aka me, has not changed one little bit, Chaz. I'm pumped up.
Oh my God!
We'll get this up for Jono.
This is
Thank
the
you,
best day
Jono.
of my life. Guys, thank you so much.
I mean, struggling to put words together what's going on right now. SXR, Season 3.
That's right.
2 and brilliant seasons before that.
Well, I'll tell you what, Chaz.
This is going to be better than ever.
I think so, mate. And while we're harping on that, we're just going to go through the groups, of course. Before we get started, we've got some new guys, of course. And, well, we do say Jazz Blue Cat is one of the new kids on the block, of course. And Jono J07, he is another one, as you've just seen before. Subscribe with Prime, Chaz. And thank you very much to those two boys for wanting to be a part of it. Of course, we've also got Salmons. And I think that's how you say it. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. These boys these days with these bloody names. But yes, I'm pretty sure that's it there, Chaz. Salmons, Johnny M4, if you can see there, I tell you what, on this game, he's progressed there, Housey. Housey, I called you Housey. No, it's the Juggernaut. Chazza, sorry. It's going to take me a little bit of time to get used to.
It's going to take you a bit of time to get used to it, yeah.
I've had Housey next to me for so bloody long. But yeah, Johnny M4 progressing up into Group 2, which is fantastic for him. And of course, yes, Mr. Harass back in full-time fold. Yes, well, he has not touched the game in over a good 12 months. And, well, he's going to be starting in Group 3 there, Mr. Chaslick. And, well, we'll keep an eye on things as this season ramps up, of course. We'll be back racing on the 8th of August, of course, there, ladies and gentlemen. But, yes, right now, we're going to get stuck into this driver draw. And just bear with us as I bring up all of these details. Well, sorry about that, folks. We got that all sorted. We're all fixed up, Chaz. And, yeah, had to get that one sorted.
Got there in the end.
Well, we got there in the end, mate. A few buttons were playing up on me, and, of course, a few gremlins to be expected. On the first one back for quite some time, of course, bit of a hiatus on F1 24 to be expected. But thank God this game turned out to be all right. We've got Housey in the chat saying so much love. Mr. Housing, of course, mate, of course. And Chaz, we're going to get this one started here, mate. We're going to get these ones put into their teams, of course. We're going to start from Team 1 right through to Team 5. But I'm going to give you the honours, mate. What group would you like to start off with there, buddy?
Ooh, put me on the spot already.
I have, mate.
I like it. I think we'll start from the bottom to the top. I think that's where you get more excited as it goes along. So I reckon we'll start with pot 4.
No problem. We'll open up that. Chaz, can you see the screen okay?
I can see it A-okay. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Fantastic. All right. I'm going to click spin, and we're going to get this first cab off the rank. Let's go, boys.
The first driver out of the wheel is none other than Blue Dog. Blue Dog, of course, one of the 5 pot 4 drivers, like we've just said. He's going in the first team.
He certainly is. And there we go. We throw Blue Dog in Team 1 there. As we'll go to the wheel, Chaz. Click away, son.
Click away. Click away. The wheel is spinning. The wheel fortune. Wheels that we've seen far too many times for driver draws like this. Ooh, it's just going to land onto Jazz Blue Cats going in the second team.
Fantastic. So we got Jazz thrown into Team 2. There we go. And, well, slowly but surely, these bad boys will start taking shape. But no point commenting on that now, Shazlik. We're very, very early doors. We'll go for another spin, mate.
Certainly is early doors, but as it goes along, the teams are going to start ranking up, the names are going to be coming up, and the teams are going to be slowly forming together as the third driver out of the pot 5 group is going to be Bopton.
Correct. And we'll go and grab Bopton and put him just bear with us, Chaz. I am going to fix up. I've just noticed one of the drivers is correct. That's Bopton. Sorry, Brad Tate. Right, spin this bad boy.
Spin this bad boy, like you said, the penultimate driver off the wheel in Group 4, Team 4, and it is going to be Jono J07, one of the new boys on the block. He's going in Team 4.
Absolutely there, Chaz. Absolutely. So we'll throw Jono into Team 4, which means Brad Tay goes into Mr. Team 5. There it is there, Chaz. The Group 4s are done. There we go. Slowly but surely starting to take shape here, young fella. And, well, Group 4's done. Team 1 through to 5 all filled out. Be interesting to see what these boys come up with team names, of course. And that's something that we all look forward to in the Discord. But we'll press on, mate. We'll get on to these Group 3s. And just give us 1 second as I set all this up. Okay, we're ready to go.
Yeah, ready to go and ready to rock and roll. Pot 3 now coming on the wheel, and the first driver is Harass. So Harass, of course, it's going to be interesting to see what this man is all about. Like you said before there, Skate, he's been a bit inactive in the F1 games, but he's back, and he's back in Group 3 in Team 1 alongside Blue Dog.
He certainly is there, Chaz. And as we did touch on early doors, had a bit of a hiatus from the game, as a lot of fellas did do. And, well, he's only just got it recently. Still finding his feet is Mr. Harass, of course, been with me for many, many, many years. And looking forward to seeing how he gets on, Mr. Chaz, as we will go to the wheel.
Certainly is there. Looking forward to see what Harass can do when the season starts. The second driver off the wheel is going to be Filthy Orange going in there into Team 2 alongside Jazz Blues Cats.
Absolutely. So we'll throw Filthy right there and a bit of a name change. From, well, formerly known as Dirty
I thought
Orange.
that.
And, yeah, pretty brilliant from the old filth. And, well, there's the two Kiwi boys straight off the bat, of course. Jazz Blue Cat being a Kiwi lad as well, and Bopton also. So we've got a few of them in here, Chaz. A few of them in here, mate.
We certainly have, yeah. We certainly have. As we've got 3 more names on the wheel before this pot 3 is over and done with, and we've got Footy Bender off the wheel now. He's going to be joining Bopton in Team 3.
Absolutely. So we'll grab old Footy Bender, chuck him into Mr. Team 3. And, well, there you go, of course. Striker, another new kid. I do apologise, Striker. He's a new kid on the block as well. Oh, shit. I'm behind the 8 ball already, Chaz. But we'll get this one going. Yes, Striker, looking forward to seeing what he can do, of course, in his first season here at SXR. And let's just see what team he fits into. But it will be Z. Z slots into Team 4.
He certainly does there. He's joining the new kid on the block, John OJ07 in Team 4. And, I mean, stuff like this, you just want the season to start already. I know it's obviously a month away. But, I mean, seeing all the names, seeing all who's driving this season,
Absolutely,
just makes
mate.
you want to see it all, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, the boys have got some design time to do, and of course, yes, we do things a little bit differently here at Southern Cross Racing, of course, paying a bit of homage to our brothers and sister at Formula 4 Racing, of course, and, well, if any of them are listening, a big cheerio to you boys and girl, of course, and hope to see you boys racing, hopefully, in the near future. But nevertheless, Chazza, we will push on. We'll get to Group 2, of course, and we'll open these ones up now, mate. Spin the wheel.
Certainly will, mate. We're getting towards the top end of the grid, if you like. Pot 2, and like you said, we got the likes of Housey in this. And speaking of Housey,
there he is. There,
he's straight off the wheel.
First cab off the rank in the Group 2, so we'll put him there, and he goes into Team 1. Does Mr. Housey, of course. We'll get cracking on here, Chaz. Go the wheel again.
We certainly will. We're going to get cracking on Housey, the first pot 2 man off the wheel. He's going into Team 1 alongside Harass and Blue Dog, and the next driver, off the wheel is going to be Scotty, who is going to be joining Filthy/Dirty Orange,
Yes.
as well as Jazz Blue Cat.
Exactly right there, mate. And, well, I've got to grab the right box, of course. And there he is there, Mr. Scotty. Throw him into Team 2. Might as well keep pressing on there, young fella.
Certainly do. 3 drivers left on this wheel: Brian Bromley, Salmons, and Johnny M4. Which one of them is going to be joining Footy Bender and Bopton in Team 3? And it's going to be Brian Bromley.
Brian Bromley, there he is there, of course. The Mr. One Lap is good enough, man. We'll throw him into Team 3. Jeez, I'll tell you what there, Chaslick, I know these boys, and I know we're not there yet, but she's looking good. She's looking good. We'll crack on. We will crack on, of course. And we've got 2 left, of course. One of the new kids on the block, Salmons. And Mr. Improvement by tenfold is Johnny M4. And we'll see which one goes in to Team 4.
We certainly will, as the wheel spins, and it's Johnny M4 who is off the wheel, going into Team 4 alongside Z and Johnny J07, which means Salmons, the new kid on the block, is going to be joining another new kid on the block in Striker and Brad Tay in Team 5.
Tell you what, there's some good-looking teams here, Chaslick. Loving it, loving it. Let's crack on. Let's get into the big boys. The big boys, the Group 1s, of course. And, well, there was a bit of competition in the server early doors to see who will get it. Excuse me, but I think the boys forgot about 2 very, very important drivers. And that's no disrespect to the rest of them that are in Group 1. But Mr. Tactical Genius, of course, and High Cut. I mean, you can't ignore those 2 lads. And, well, let's just see where they all fare out, eh?
Certainly can. I mean, like you said before, them 2 drivers, Tactical Genius, of course, been in since Season 1. I'm pretty sure he was the Season 1 champion. Was it kicked off? And speaking of one champion of them, Hiccup. Season 2, sorry, my apologies. But Hiccup, one of the names that you've just mentioned there, he's going into Team 1 to complete that team of Hiccup, Housey, Harass and Blue Dog.
What a holy shit! What a team! What a team is that? I'll tell you what, they're all going to be great teams. I'm looking forward to this season there.
I mean, that's what you want. I mean, you know, structures like this, you're going to have battles all across the field. It doesn't matter, you know, they have an off race. Like, they're a bit off the pace. They're going to be battling with everyone. And Fury is the next pot one man off the wheel. He's going to be making up and completing Team 2.
Well, we look at that. I reckon Fury will be happy. I reckon all the boys will be happy. It's looking very, very good at this stage here, Chaz. Of course, let's just finish this one off, of course.
Certainly will. We've got 3 drivers left to complete this driver draw. Your guy JC, Tactical Genius and Hammer. And it is Tactical Genius. The Season 2 champion is back, and he's back to defend his title. He is in Team 3.
Certainly is, of course, and well, it's the first time we've enabled cross-play here, Chaz. We do believe the game is now finally ready for it. So, of course, there will be a few boys, racing on PC, as well as PlayStation. I think a couple of reserves are Xbox drivers. So, catering for all here these days at Southern Cross Racing. The final spin here, Chazlick.
The final spin indeed. The last 2 drivers left on this wheel to complete the final 2 teams. Let's just see which of these drivers go in which particular team. And it's your guy JC who is going to be joining Team 4 with Johnny M4, Zay and Johnny 07, which means Hammer is going to be in the final team in Team 5.
Fantastic there, and I'll tell you what, that is it. That is the teams. Of course, yes, the boys are going to get busy now, and Jazz, prediction-wise, I mean, it's so tough to tell. Those teams are very evenly balanced. Good to see the algorithm is working strong here at Southern Cross Racing, and yeah, fantastic stuff. Oof, I tell you what, the 8th of August can't come quick enough, but in the meantime, the boys have got some design time to do, of course. Yes, we've had teams in the past of Hello Kitty, Cat F1, Jaguar. Oh, there's been all sorts, Chaz. You've been a part of Formula 4 once upon a time. Of course, we've had Rothmans Racing. We've had Hello Kitty. I think I did say that before. And last season, there was Milwaukee Racing. There was Maserati Racing. There was so many different names. And it'll be interesting to see what the boys come up with this time around. But of course, yes, to all the drivers listening in the Twitch land, we do hope that you boys, do get cracking on, of course. Lock in that primary colour. That is first and foremost. And, there we go. Oh, the stink! I didn't keep an eye on the chat because I was too busy doing the wheel. But Suicide 5 in the chat. Great to see him in there. And, the Blue Dog in there as well as, part of the furniture here is the Blue Dog. And, there we go, of course. And, how's he in the chat as a driver? It'd be interesting to see. Hopefully he gets cracking on because it'll good for the commentary box team for him to be on that podium. Wouldn't that be there? Wouldn't that be great there, Chazlick?
I mean, it would be absolutely remarkable to have Housey absolutely rip the field up, showing what he's all about. Obviously, we're not too familiar with him on the track.
Well, I'm going to give you one warning, and one warning only there, Mr. Chazlick. Driver of the day does not go to anyone that has a track penalty. Housey will get very upset. But we will push on, and fair enough too. It's a bit of a personal joke in the commentary box. I'm sure he's having a bit of a giggle as we speak right now. But I tell you what, Chazlick, we're going to end this one. We do hope we catch all of you boys and girls out there on the 8th of August. 7:30 p.m. AEST is where we will be, of course, this very channel. We do hope you've enjoyed that driver draw. We're looking forward to this upcoming Season 3, Chaz. Cannot wait.